Okay, it's the ugliest guy in the entire world, Cool Dude Clem, video logging at night, using my crappy camera that needs about 50 million watts of light to be able to actually film anything. Nothing short of sitting in the core of the sun is enough light to make this camera work. Down here you might be able to see, no, you can't really see it, the house where our neighbours used to live. We used to have noisy neighbours. They used to have their stuff on so loud it used to make our walls shake. There's my house, our part of my house. Actually, we take a little walk down the road. I'm going to talk quiet because it's about 9. Don't know if anybody's gone to bed, so I don't want to wake them up. So, we're taking a nighttime walk. Hope you can see. Can you still see me? Sort of. Silhouetted. This camera really is a piece of crap. Maybe I shouldn't have done this at night. You know, that's another thing about the older cameras. Like their 8mm and DVs and that. Much better low light sensitivity than this thing. Hang on, man, I'm gonna just pause it, see if I can get this any more sensitive than it is. Okay. Excuse me. That's about as hard as it will go. Anyway, I'll start off with telling you how things have been going. Just getting over a bad cold. A couple of days ago I had a terrible sore throat and I couldn't speak. I just had to grunt because it hurt to speak. And the day after that my nose started messing up. And now I've got a cough. It's just one thing after another with me. I slept for a really long time last night. I didn't get up till 2 this morning. 2 this afternoon. So I must have been really out of it. Mind you, that's not much different to the time I normally get up. I normally get up around 2 in the afternoon anyway, because there's just nothing to get up for. And I go to bed about 4 at night. Well, I should go earlier, but you can't really see the stupid picture on the camera. Well, looks like we'll be staring at darkness for a while with this stupid camera. Well, you can see a bit of the road now. Yeah, one thing I'm thinking of doing on YouTube, I do a video, a homage to all the great shows that used to be on. You know, all the stuff that used to be on TV but isn't on anymore. You know, cartoons and shows from the 80s and 90s that I think should still be on. I've scoured the internet looking for clips because they're just not on TV anymore. Found most of what I need. So I might put a video together showing these old things. Because I'm half scared to put it on YouTube in case it gets taken down, you know, for copyright reasons. Oh, coming to an underpass now. Or underpass. I don't like to say under P. I don't like to say underpass or Forster or things like that. Oh well, at least you can see me now because we've got plenty of light under here. You see my ugly mug? So I've got some fluorescent lights. Actually, better not show my face, might break the camera. Yep, there used to be a lot of great shows on when I was a kid, in the 80s and the 90s. I remember growing up with that kind of stuff. And now put the TV on, you know, to the kids shows. Some car going up there. I think there's people about, better keep it down. Don't want them to hear me rambling on. Although they're going to hear me rambling on anyway, because I'm going to put this on YouTube. You might notice my voice is a bit different. So I'm still getting over this thing. Like I said, put the TV on now. It's the kids' channels. It's just crap. Cartoon Network's just old Chowder and what's that other one? Flapjack and things like that. I remember when we first got cable. Oh, person. Better go this way. Stupid people out. Whenever you don't want to be seen, there's always a person there. Anyway, I was saying, when we first got cable, it was the happiest day of my life. I remember I spent about a week channel surfing, you know, trying to find, you know, checking out all the channels. Yeah, about 50 channels, something like that. I found Cartoon Network, and I thought it was the greatest thing since sliced bread. And then Nickelodeon, and the Disney Channel. And now, they just show crap. I mean, Disney Channel wasn't one of my favourite channels, but just one of the shows that was on back then beats anything that was on, that's on Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon now. Yeah, like I said, Cartoon Network is all Flapjack and Chowder and other crappy shows. Nickelodeon is just Fanboy and Chum Chum and Fairly Odd Parents and SpongeBob. You know, what's that other one they show? Wizards of Waverly Palace? Something like that, I don't know. Disney, it's just all teeny boppers, you know, Miley Cyrus and Jonas Brothers and iCarly and all that kind of stuff. What's with this Mac stuff anyway, you know, all this i stuff that Mac does, you know. iPod, iTunes, iPad, iMac, iPhone, iCarly. Actually, iCarly isn't a Mac product, is it? See how confused all this kind of stuff makes me? I don't know why they just don't show these good shows anymore. Yeah, for this kind of recording, I would use my Sony Handycam, but of course the tape deck on it doesn't work. Because as you know, I dropped it and it broke. I'm not getting on too good with the amplifier that I'm making. You know that circuit you might have seen? You know where there's big transistors? That's supposed to give out like 10 watts per channel. It's more like just 1 watt. Probably not even that. Not quite sure where I've gone wrong. I've tried replacing the transistors, you know, maybe they were blown or something. That hasn't helped. I built a really powerful power supply, because maybe the power supply just wasn't giving enough power. That doesn't help. I have absolutely no idea what's going on with that. Maybe it's because I used different transistors to what were originally used. I'm just going over here because there's a person there. I was in a car anyway. Yep, I've even turned the camera's light on and still can't see anything. I'm going to turn the camera's light on here. There's a bush in front of us right now. With the camera's light on, I can see that quite well. The camera can't see anything. I got really close to it, you can see. Turn the camera's light out because it's wasting batteries. It's weird. You know, one thing I like to do when I'm junk hunting, one thing I like to do when I'm out, I like to junk hunt. I like to go around all these little places where people throw out things and see if there's anything good. And if there is, I take it. One thing I would love to find is a Murphy BA 1200 cassette recorder. Had one of these when I was a long time ago, when I was about 11 or something, and it was the first AC bias tape recorder I ever owned. And at the time I didn't know anything about bias and things like that, and I thought, you know, all these shoebox style tape recorders just had this constant noise in the background. Yeah, when I got this this Murphy though, and it had this, you know, just no background noise in the recordings I made, it just amazed me. You know, I didn't think a little tape recorder like that could sound that good. I'd love to find one of those again. Unfortunate, the one I had, I tried to make a sort of PA system out of it, and of course kind of just messed it up. It's just foolish of me, really. It was a very old tape recorder from probably 1967, something like that. It was a very nice tape recorder. Push button controls, but it had a Phillips mechanism, but it didn't, like I said, as push button controls, it didn't have that weird teeth thing. It had a level meter and speaker in and line and microphone. It didn't have a built-in microphone, but you could connect another external microphone to it, and the microphone was quite microphone input on it was pretty sensitive. And of course, if you connected a speaker to it, an external speaker, and put it into record mode, you know, you could use it like a PA system, you know, because the speaker would, you know, you'd hear what's going in through the speaker. And it had automatic level control as well, but you could switch between automatic and manual level control on it. So, you know, if you put the volume right the way down to the point where it clicked, it would go into automatic level control. And of course, anything above that click was manual level control. That was a really good tape recorder. Just wish I could find one of those. Let's go into one of the junk bits. Oh, I realise I've taken 12 minutes already. Well, over 12 minutes, probably about 14 now. Better wrap this up. So anyway, I'll finish off with saying what the only good things that Microsoft have ever done. Windows 3.1, DOS, Windows XP, Monster Truck Madness 2, and Midtown Madness 1 and 2. Anyway, time is running out, so there you go. Until next time, goodbye.